Greetings everyone, and welcome back to Sim Air Flyer. I am Dane Sim Air. Today's flight is the last one in the Hawaii 4-part series, and look what we're in. We're not in the smog, which happens to be parked right over here. We are in the Bell 407 helicopter. As I said to you on one of my streams, I'm not that good of a helicopter pilot, but we are going to take it for a short spin. We'll play on words there, a spin. Hopefully those rotor blades will keep spinning as they are supposed to. It is a nice helicopter. I'm just not quite up to par with flying it as I should. We are on the big island of Hawaii, and we are at the Bradshaw Army Air Base. That's where we're starting from today, the Bradshaw Army Air Base. We're going to head, just looking at my map here, we're going to be heading just a little bit northeast a little bit, and we're going up to a number of observatories right up at the top of the extinct volcano, as there are many of them in Hawaii. The elevation at the very top is about 6,200 feet. Oh no, what am I saying? That's where we are now. We're 6,200 feet now. I think the elevation at the very top where we're going is around 15,000 feet, maybe 14,500 or something like that. So we have to, on our initial takeoff here, we have to go relatively slow and try to gain a lot of altitude, because we only have about 5 nautical miles from where we are to the very first part of the top of the summit. We're going to be going up to the Mauna Kea Reserve, where there's a lot of craters, and from there we will hit all the different observatories. You'll see them as we get up. There's lots of them up there. So without any further ado, let's get this bird in the air and see what trouble we can get into. The winds today are only 270 at 1 knot, so really there's not a whole lot happening. So let's increase power here and get this bird rolling. Okay, so we are needing to go right up here. That's our peak right up there, so we're gonna fly in this direction at this lower portion right here, and then make our way kind of easterly to where all the observatories are. Alright, let's get some elevation going here. At 6,700. We can do a little bit of forward momentum. Okay, let's get some forward airspeed. We're at 8,700. So we've just stayed stationary and went up 2,000 feet above the airport. So we're at 9,000 right now. 50 knot forward speed. $9,000, we're coming up to 10,000. Looking good so far. Yeah, we've only got a 60 knot forward speed. Way up at the top, you might be able to see one of the observatories right up there. Pretty hard to see. It's a little way away from us. What are we at? 12,000? Oh, we're actually doing pretty good. It's a slow forward speed flight, but we're gaining a lot of altitude, which is really what we want to do right now. Alright, let's pick up some forward speed. We're up to 80 knots now. 90 knots. No, we don't want to go down in altitude. I want to stay up. Alright, let's reduce our forward speed now. We're at 120 knots. We really don't need that kind of speed, but we do need, let's see, this is the what's it called? It's called the Mumakia Crater Reserve. That's what we're looking at right here. Oh, slow down there, Dane. There's a nice one there. I wonder if we could land in the middle of that. This one right in front of us. Like I said, I am not very good at controlling the helicopter. So let's see what trouble I can get into. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Okay, reduce altitude. Reduce altitude. No. Little bit of forward speed. Little bit of forward speed. We're right on the edge of the crater. Let's see if we can get ourselves right down into the middle here. Well, look at that. We're on a little bit of a slant, but so be it. That's okay. Look at all the rough part of the crater. That's pretty cool. Alright, let's get some. Let's go up. Go up and straight ahead. Now we are going up to the observatories. What are we at? We're at 11,400. We really need to get up to about 14,500. So we'll just slow our speed down and gain some altitude. And while we're doing that, we'll just gently fly around these craters. Have a look at them. Well, that's a nice one off there at my 2 o'clock. Nice area to fly over. And a nice flat top on that one. So we're at 12,600. Going up to 13,000. There's all the observatories up there. Yeah, I think it's about 14.5 that we need to be at. We'll find out very shortly. I'm just gaining altitude here right now. That's kind of what I'm wanting to do. Got a good view of the island all around us. Oh yeah, we're at 14.7 now. We're well above the altitude that we needed to be at. Oh, look at this deep crater right here. Oh boy, that looks challenging. Do I dare try it? Do I dare try it? Let's see. Actually, it's not. Let me just swing around here. Actually, it's not a deep crater. It's basically it's a slope. Yeah, I thought it was a crater. Oh, look at these vultures flying up here. All right, let's get to the observatories. That's the reason for this trip. Okay, we'll try to just go into a hover and just keep it steady here for a minute so we can point out, I can point out some of these observatories. So let me see now. The two domes, those are the, believe it or not, they are called the Subaru telescopes. I guess maybe the Subaru Automotive must have contributed or something. I don't know how it got the name. And just past it, over here, is what's known as the James Clerk Maxwell Telescope. And to my left over here is the Gemini North Telescope. And just right here, this one here, is the United Kingdom Infrared Telescope. And you can see there are many more telescopes, observatories, so it's a fascinating place to fly over, and I do highly recommend that you check it out sometime. It's on the Big Island, and it's just north of the where we started from, which was the Bradshaw Army Air Base. We're kind of holding a nice steady hover here, aren't I? I'm surprised that I can hold it that steady. So this whole area, one other bit of information here, is all of this area up here is known as the Mauna Kea Ice Age Natural Area Reserve. I'll repeat that, the Mauna Kea Ice Age Natural Area Reserve. So, we're now going to head to our destination airport, which is way over here. We're going over to Hilo International Airport, where we will end this flight. So without any further ado, let's see what we can do. We're at 16,000 feet. We're good and high, that's for sure. Alright, let's get some forward airspeed. Now, if we see a crater that we may want to be daring enough to land in again, in fact, there's one right in front of me. Okay, if we crash, well, that's the end of this little episode. Let's see what we can do here. Whoa, slow down, slow down, slow down. No. Come back, come back, come back, come back. Come down. Okay, let's see where we are. Okay, there's the crater right in front of us. We need a little bit of forward airspeed and a little bit of height. Come on, let's get some forward airspeed going here. Not too much RPM. We don't want an engine failure. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's try and do this. Let's try and do this. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Steady, steady as she goes. Steady as she goes. Steady as she goes. I really have to do a lot more practicing on my helicopter skills, that's for sure. Steady as she goes, steady as she goes. A little bit more forward momentum. I don't want to fall off the edge of the crater. Okay, how about right here? Yeah, this should do it right here. Right here. Put her down. Gently, gently. That was a little bit of a thud. Wow. Okay, let's see where we are. Oh my. Oh my, we're definitely on an angle. And we're down in the crater. That's pretty cool. Okay, let's get this bird up in the air. And off we go. That was fun. Alright, let's get over to Hilo International Airport and call an end to this flight. So we need to pick up a heading of due east, basically. Yeah, this should do us right here. And we can start losing altitude. There's lots of craters here. I highly recommend you check out this part of the world and this part of the Hawaiian Islands. We're clipping along at 120 knots. That'll do us nicely. We're actually up at about 130 knots. Hundred and 40 knots. A little bit of haze off in the horizon, isn't there? It is a clear day, though. Coming down to 1,200 feet. Hilo International has an elevation of 30 feet, so that's right at sea level. So there's not a whole lot between here and Hilo, so what I'll do is I'll just pause the video until we get a little closer to the international airport. So see you very shortly. Okay, so as I said, we pause the video, pick you back up as we get closer to Hilo International, and that's Hilo International right out here. And there's a cruise ship out in the harbor. And we're down to 2,200 feet. Still cruising along at about 130 knots. I think what I'll do is I'll fly over the cruise ship. And we'll come in and land on runway 08. We'll land on runway 08. So this is Hilo Bay that we are flying over now. And all the big hotels and resorts are all in this area. We got a few sailboats out, I see. And I think we can slow our speed down a little bit now. So that's the breakwater coming across here like that. This is a golf course right over here. Oh, slow down, Dane. We're going too fast. It's going too fast. Let's have a look at this cruise ship. Right over it, so it's not a good way to see it. Let's just do a quick circle around it. There's a helipad on the front of it, but I am not going to attempt to land on that. No, thank you. And there's runway 8 right in front of us. So obviously I didn't say anything, but okay, so that's a golf course, by the way, right there. I didn't say anything, but there's no air traffic control on. I guess that's kind of obvious. And rather than actually landing on the runway, I think we'll just try to land right in here somewhere. Yeah, we'll just land right in this area right here. Let's see, well, let's pick a spot to land on. Am I making you dizzy? I probably am, because I'm making myself dizzy. Okay, let's put this bird down if we can. Not on top of that airplane that's down there. We'll just put it down. We'll just put it down right here. How's this? Try and do it gently this time. Try and do it gently. I hate having that great big thud. Alright, hold your breath now. Hold your breath, hold your breath, hold your breath. Come on, down a little bit more, down a little bit more. Ah, I got a thud. But oh well. Oh well, I say. We are down. We are safe. We're probably not in the proper landing area. Well, we are on a landing, a parking area, I mean. Yeah, we're okay right here. So, there we are. We've had our 4 tours of Hawaii. This is the last one. And I hope you got something out of it, any enjoyment or whatever. If you did like it, I would appreciate you clicking the like button. And if you'd like to subscribe to my channel, anytime I'm doing any other trips, you'll be notified. So until we meet again, hopefully, I'm Dane Simir, and I'm signing off. Simir Flyer. Bye-bye for now.